Hello, everybody. It's Matt, and it is Maniac Monday, and I am back at you with yet another review. Before I roll on to any of that, I want to wish each and every one of you a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, all that lovely stuff, because life really is too short as is. Do me a really huge favor and like, share, and subscribe. I love seeing your beautiful faces when you are here. I know I'm here an awful lot, but I have an awful lot on my plate to review. And one last little tidbit of information. Check out the description box with I give you a bigger bite of every single movie of every single day. Today I give you your brief synopsis, your starring cast, your director, runtime of the cut I am watching, a link for a trailer, and if you decide, you can help purchase that movie. And also, there's one last little thing. If you want to help support Matt's Movie Mania, you can toss me a couple of bucks. So with all that said in mind and all that out of the way, let's roll on to the film of the day. And today's is a very, very, very fun, interesting, classic little splatter film that is almost 20 years old. It's 19 years on the cusp. It is none other than Kropptown BackDoorStory's. What an interesting title. What an interesting movie. It is fun brutality from beginning to end. What is it about exactly? I don't really know, because it is so hard to follow with as far as story-wise goes. I'm just going to give you some little things that happen throughout the movie. Now, I'm going to talk about, where do we start? The movie starts off with there's a scene where a guy is he has, one of our main characters, he is, looking for a job because his mom, who happens to be sleeping with one of his friends, decides to start giving him some flack about not having a job. So he gets up the next day, makes himself some breakfast, and he calls a place and asks about a job. They tell him to come the next day. He has the address, but he doesn't know where it is. So both him and his friend are out on a little adventure trying to find out where this building is. They get there, and it is a horrible, disheveled mess. They go inside, and it's even worse on the inside. While they're in there, they're trying to find somebody, and there is some fun evisceration that happens, some disemboweling. One of our killers is eating some of the flesh, so you have some cannibalism going on in there. There's lots and lots of arms being chopped off. There's a scene where a guy gets the hell beat out of him with a small baseball bat, even to the point to where they beat his arm off of him. Not possible physically, but still fun in the sense of the film. There is a mad scientist who has a kind of a monsterish kind of man that follows him around in a gas mask. This gas masked killer is killing people left and right in Kropptown, or Kropptown. I think it's Kropptown. Yeah, it's Kropptown. But killing people left and right. All the while, there are crackheads running around. There is a group of friends, the Kropptown crew that are doing various things, from beating up people on the side of the road to dismembering and disemboweling people as well. There's a fun scene where they find a guy and they cut his belly and they're pulling the guts out, and it's just sprayage everywhere. There's a scene where they even cut off a man. Was it a man or a woman? I can't remember exactly. I think it might have been a man, but the hand looked like a woman, if I remember correctly. That's neither here nor there. The effect is still fun. They cut off the fingers one by one with a pair of scissors, and they are talking about the sprayage of the blood, which is just absolutely just crazy arterial sprayage. I can't say anything bad about it. It is some of the most splatterific stuff since I've seen since Das Coma Brutal Duel, or even Aerobicide, or is that not Aerobicide? I forget the name of it. It's the one with the Nazis that are going around killing everybody. Not Aerobicide. That's Killer Workout. But either way, if you like German splatter, Dos Coma Brutal Duel. I know I'm mispronouncing that like a mofo, but that's okay. If you like stuff like that, though, you will enjoy this. It's so cool. You gotta read fast. The subtitles go by the English subtitles go by really quickly. So if you're not paying attention on that end, you're gonna lose a lot of the dialogue. Granted, like I said, the story it's so choppy and all over the place that it's hard to follow on that end. It's hard to really describe. But it's still 100% worth your watch. I really think that Jason goes out of his way over at Toxic Filth to find some of the best stuff that us underground connoisseurs enjoy. Now, on to the three things that I like my movies to meet. First is audio. The audio is good. It's crisp, cool, and clean, as I like to say. It's in German, so I had to read subtitles throughout the entire thing. Not a big deal by any means. I have no problems with subtitles. Sometimes subtitle foreign independent films are better than the stuff that we see here in the States sometimes. So I'm going to give it an A on that end. It works for it. There's no like real problems with the audio. On to dialogue. The dialogue is goofy in places. It at times doesn't make 100% sense, but it's quite all right as it is. It's not anything that's going to make or break the film, in my opinion. I feel like even if this wasn't subtitled, you could go along and watch this without even knowing what they're saying in German and still have a good time. I think it's that much fun. So I'm going to give it a B on dialogue. It is what it is. It's not anything like a home run out of the park. It's not anything major. Now on to editing. Editing is fine. It works. It keeps a steady pace. There's no like goofy jump cuts. There's I didn't notice any continuity errors due to editing. Not anything major that I'm like, oh, so and so has a hat on there and they don't have a hat on now, or anything silly like that. So it keeps a good pace. I really liked the editing in this. I think that they did a good enough job to get the job done and keep you interested in the movie throughout the entire thing. Granted, it only runs at about an hour and 10 minutes, hour and 9 minutes without the credits. It's not a long watch. It's very, very easy, go along with the ride kind of film. So I'm going to give it an A on editing. Now, on to my final score of 1 through 5. I'm going to give this a 3.5 out of 5. It could be better. It could be a lot worse. I think that this is far from any kind of technical masterpiece, which is not why you would watch this. You watch this for the fun and the splatter and just unplug your mind and go along for the ride kind of movie. That's what I enjoyed about it most. You don't have to think at all with this one. It's just overall just a great time. So with all that said in mind, please check it out. Kropptown BackDoorStory's from Toxic Filth Video. I gave you a link for where you can purchase it. Definitely give it a whirl. The rest of the week, I'm going to have 3 more reviews for you this week, and they're all going to be from Toxic Filth as well. We got Anubis, I believe Alien, Omega, and then there's another one, but I can't remember the title of that one. It's not out yet, so I'm saving that one for last. Look for Anubis, I think I'll do next. I'm not 100%. From Fabrizio Spurio. Yes. Alright guys, love your faces. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always,